Hello everybody and welcome to another recording that we'll be doing for the Elder Scrolls Online. Indeed, that is very happy news. So, yeah, okay, you're enthused. That's cool. That's cool. We're just going to go over some of the character creation here, then dive into the tutorial that you will get to kind of lead you into the dynamics of the MMO, massively multiplayer online role-playing game MMORPG, as it stands for the Elder Scrolls, the franchise. At first known for its single-player theme, now goes to a whole different section here. This tutorial here, I mess up here and immediately take the bow, thinking that I could have changed. That doesn't happen. I wanted to build another character, but it is beta here, so we can't really do whatever we'd like. Actually, I found restrictions in a lot of places. We might go over that later on. But this is just your basic character creation, slots, enhancements of skills, etc. There we go, there we can see that. It has a whole bunch of different trees. Those are pretty cool, actually. They kind of go over all the possible things that you can do.
The place is watched by magical constructs called sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there.
You get kind of led on by these characters here that kind of spawn out of nowhere. You start the tutorial being dead. You are but a shard left of what you were, and the above world is in peril, so you'll try and get your little shard back up to the surface. And while this revolt is going on, everyone will kind of do the same. So here I have my bow. Later on we'll do other stuff, but just so you can see what the tutorial is like. It's just a kind of linear progression to try and teach you the dynamics of the game. As you can see there, the dude had a little special attack. We can either move out of the way, you could also choose to try and counter that attack. Here we'll move on just to other objectives.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this
and then boof, there we go. There's something there.
Sir Cadwell, yes indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
You'll recognize some of the voice work here. For instance, this one, John Cleese, which you meet early on in the game.
Another way in, much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Yes, quite. There we go, now we've got a staff that's a little bit more in our direction. For some more questing, this will be one of the main first dungeons that you encounter, which you go through with everyone else. As you can see, I'm not the only one there. There's a few other people going through the same kind of ordeal as me. In this case, they're just NPCs. Later on in the game, of course, it'll be your standard other player. There will be lots of urns to pick stuff up from, something that I'm very proficient in. Ahead of us we have a few traps. Those will make their way into the MMO as well. Recipes which you'll use to enhance your cooking skills, etc. Depending on what it is, it's also used for crafting other objects naturally.
Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece and the prophet looks unharmed.
Some menial tasks that you'll get to perform, they'll stay pretty much that way, but in the world will be a lot better in which you will be able to do it, so there'll be a lot more distractions. Now it is a linear progression, so you don't get to do anything else. Otherwise, a lot more choice, so less grading, less fetch quest E. Because you can start on a particular quest and just divert into something completely different if you so choose. There will always be something to do pretty much nearby.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least.
This character will guide you on to the next quests, but before we can do that, we head into one of the first boss battles to kind of cap off, if you've been paying attention. So I do this with spells, not with the bow. Like I said, that was an accident. I'm more of a spellcaster. The flames are just coming out of your weapon, while you can apply spells of your own from the little bar of skills that you have there on the bottom. In this case, something to temporarily stun a character, etc. This one, it's alright. It's not super tough, but it does the job. You'll encounter bigger, better monsters later on if you are not proficient in leveling. And doing so, we increase in several spells, skills, etc. Depending on where you were hit, what you've used, the standard Elder Scrolls type of thing. But then that will conclude this tutorial, and we'll move on into the actual above world there, if we go through that little rim.
Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Well, he's gone. And so are we.